Hello, I'm Neil Day, Assistant Manager of Woodford Town, big supporter of the podcast and Jake's work.
Well, good morning and welcome to the podcast. You'll hear of me, Jake, from Harlow Town Fans TV, otherwise known as Foghorn. Now, as you can see, there's no shirts behind me today, and the order of the show will be a little bit different. That's because tomorrow morning, when you see this, so it'll be uploaded on Monday, I'll actually be recording an interview for college. So I'm actually doing this on Sunday, and I've literally got a 20-minute window to do it, as I just finished football and before everyone gets back. So I'm actually editing everything after I've recorded it, but so far we have got stuff from Johnny Drummond, James Beardwell, Michael Wallin, Chris from the Blue Army Ultras, and then maybe some additional content as well. So let's start off with the scores and go into the content for this week.
This is James Beardwell, the Whittam Town FC superfan, reporting for the podcast of Whittam Town's home match against Barking.
Yes! What a goal! What a goal, Johnny Ashman! Clear.
The full-time score, Whittam Town 1, Barking 1. The second half was still a bit scrappy, but Barking had been up for it in the second half and they battled well and had to give credit for Barking. But for the Whittam Town support was really amazing in the second half.
Good morning everyone, this is Michael from Hertford Fans TV. Yesterday's result was Hertford Town 1, Tooting and Mitcham United 2. Tooting went down to 10 men, but they come away with a 2-1 victory. A spirited performance from Hertford Town, as we have done over the last few weeks. We've hit a little bit of a snag, but I'm sure we'll come out the end of it. We've got our fierce rivals Ware at home in a couple of weeks, so hopefully we'll turn our fortunes around and at least get a win over them. We're not going to go down, we're not going to make the playoffs, so enjoy the rest of the season everyone, and look out for more reviews soon.
Thanks. Podcast, it's Friday. I'm right up Yorkshire with Alan here from Northallerton Town.
Hello there!
Top of the league, Billingham Town taking on Yorkshire's Northallerton, who are third place. It's been very close this season. We've got the Billingham Town Army chanting. Alan, how do you think the score will be today?
I think Northallerton will end the streak this evening.
27 games unbeaten. We'll be back on full time to see if Alan's Allerton prediction turns true. Up the town!
Northallerton!
We just finished the top of the table game. Billingham Town 1, Northallerton Town 0. Town still unbeaten in the league. We're like a machine, promises.
Excellent, good game. Long way to come, lad, but it was good.
Goodbye from Yorkshire. Take it easy. Up the town.
Guys, it's Chris and the Blue Army Ultras, and Ringate eventually played Brightling Sea Regent at the Moistry Back Stadium. The score ended 2-2, where the away team got the first goal, what was a very excellent chance, and then we equalised with Charlie Cole either hitting it from his head or his body from a Reece Beckles cross. Then it was 2-1 to Brightling Sea Regent, to a bit annoyed, but in the dying embers of the game, we got a fair penalty where Sean Cronin struck it calmly into the goal. And, still 20th because of, Sorry, Jake, but your side, Harlow, beating Lewis kept us in a relegation zone. Anyway, you know, Ringate can only build forward from this game, hopefully. I've got more faith into the team. Hopefully, we've got Leatherhead away, where it's a tough fixture, but I think we've got the character in the squad to persevere. So, you know, let's just try hard next week. Anyway, I appreciate everyone's support for Jake Foghorn. And yeah, please subscribe to him. And also follow like Blue Army Ultras on like Twitter and Instagram. And anyway, everyone have a nice like day or like evening or whenever you're watching this. Peace out. Thank you for watching my section on the best YouTube video around.
Hi podcast, me Harrison Andrew Kumba, giving you my thoughts on the Leighton Orient versus Maidstone game. A really great victory, really just showed why Leighton Orient are top of the league. The team Justin Edinburgh has is amazing. The unity, the form he has is brilliant, honestly. Best manager in the league. Even though he has lost 2 games in a row against Salford and Ebbsfleet, he has managed to get the team back to winning ways today with a great victory over Maidstone. Very sloppy and poor team. Their fans are brilliant, no doubt about it, but their team was terrible. I wasn't really confident going into this, losing Epiketa. I thought he was going to be a big blow, but then again, we managed to turn things around and work can play without him, which really just showed how Justin Edinburgh set his team up. Chroma going off as well, which looked like it could be another injury, was really not what the fans needed, and thought, oh no, could we throw this away again? But we didn't. We really were better, and I think we have responded well. We have signed the necessary players, and really we're just in a good position now with Solihull and Salford dropping points. We've got ourselves a comfortable 3-point cushion, but it never lasts, unfortunately. That's our main problem this year. We cannot get too comfortable, because when we do, we had a 4-point advantage and we threw it away with silly losses, and we really do need to keep our head in the game. So yeah, an Epping Town victory today was also a great result. AFC Wimbledon knocking West Ham out, again another great result, happy results all day round, but again, Leighton Orient are just untouchable at the moment. If they keep playing like this, promotion is no doubt, but that'll be our big...
And they run and away, and the word will say, Morgan Sane, and you are careful.
Well, that was the content that was sent in. Thank you everyone for doing so. Now, usually we go on to the news. Unfortunately, I've not got the news in front of me. So, from the top of my head, what we've got this week, John Still is now the manager of Maidstone United. Wingate and Finchy have now brought in a robot, so to speak, programmed to actually help them coach with statistics of different parts of the league and how teams play. Their first game with that kind of management technique actually ended in a 2-2 draw against Brighton Sea Regent, where Billy Jones made it 2-1, former Harlow Town player, to Brighton Sea Regent before Wingate equalised. So that, in theory, is one of the goals that actually helped Harlow get out of the relegation zone following Harlow's 2-1 win. Now, as you can see, there was a highlights from Woodford and Sporting Bengal. I was at that game Friday night. Woodford dominated the game. Bengal were a little bit better second half, but one moment of magic and missed chances for Woodford gave Sporting Bengal the 1-0 win. And of course, Harlow Town won 2-1, and that was a great result for the Hawks. Go and check out the highlights on the channel if you haven't done so already. But unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to call it an end, because I don't have the notes with me and everything prepared. But I did want to get the show out for you, and this is the only time I had to record it. So I'm going to try and edit it for it to make it look good. Thanks as always for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And as always, this show is proudly sponsored by Loserpool. If you don't know what Loserpool is a betting game that's turned on its head, where you focus on the losers. You pay £2 a week, you back the loser, and you have to choose different losers every week until all the teams are used up, and there's £1,000 at stake. As yet again, I do apologise, it's a bit slapdash this week, but I hope you enjoy the content that was sent in. Thank you as always, take care and enjoy your week.